So, meanwhile, while the matchmaking screws me over in 10 different ways and turns me around and makes me its little play toy, I figured I would go over a few games, mainly this one, because I wanted to just make a video about highlighting the importance of flexing and why it's important to be able to flex in especially a higher level. This is Diamond 2 right now. I was Diamond 1. Two games off of GM. Almost had it. Very, very close. But then, this diabolical loss streak where, this I might have been trolling. Well, actually, no, I wasn't trolling here. Oh yeah, this was disgusting. This was disgusting. And then, of course, after a while, I think someone left or whatever. We just threw for fun. I think like these two were duo because he was making fun of him. Anyway, this is a diabolical game. So, anyway, this game specifically, we lost because there was a few key people on my team that couldn't flex. Yeah, the enemy team was kind of, I don't know, they were trash talking me. He was specifically only after me. It's so confusing to me when people trash talk because a lot of times it's at me, like, and I'll be doing the best on my team, or I'll be SVP, or just overall doing well, and they specifically go after me. It's like, what? Like, there's a very obvious people to trash talk, and instead you trash talk the second best person in the match. I don't know about that logic. There's this Thor right here. It's such a weirdo. I literally didn't entertain him. I was like, hope you're okay, man. I hope you're good, because you clearly need this win way more than I do. But let's see. It was around here. No, not the second one. It was around when I swapped two stuff.
It's now.
Go around here.
Stop them! Right there.
So looking at the comp right now, they have no anti-fly, is why I went Storm, because I'm getting pretty good with her. And they don't have any anti-air. They have Scarlet, but I feel like she's not that good of an anti-air if the flyer knows what they're doing. They have Wolf, but Wolf it's not gonna work. I mean, I literally played a game recently, just a bit ago, where I had like this Hulk Wolverine trying to clip me and throw him out of the air. It never worked once. So this is a good pitch. Before this, let's go back. Yeah, we got rolled. We were getting rolled here. Oh, Starlight. Yeah, because we had the. I thought they were gonna go dive. Instead, they didn't. We had strange Starlight come out, but it wasn't needed.
Behold the god of thunder!
So this is already like a good idea to swap to basic. Again, there's no counterplay for me. I'm completely uncontested. And I do get a lot of value out of this. I'm probably one of the main reasons that I don't think they got the third point. I forget who it was as well. I think it was him. Yeah, it was this Magic. This Magic was Adam. Swapped to Magic pretty quickly and never swapped off. Now, if you look at the comps, they have Thor, which can bully her around. Roku, who can teleport around and use lamps. So that's 2 counters. You have Emma, who can choke you and just is a cane. So that's 3 counters. You have Invis, who is really hard to kill as a diver, the she can just jump away and it's really hard to track. There is just a small, quick orb that follows her. I've noticed, but like I said, it's just hard to track. And unless you're just super locked in, you're not really gonna get it. So personally, as much as I love magic, I would not quite magic into this. I see 9 there, which is great.
Score is 0.
Their comp specifically doesn't really scream magic to me.
Time to switch things up.
I'd rather go against like a rocket invis, just because Loki, it's just
You'll need a
tedious.
top-notch
Like
team
I can
to
do
win
it, you
this
can
one.
do it. You can definitely kill or go magic into Loki. It's completely fine. The problem is it's way more effort to get that pick. Same with invis. So you're basically giving yourself just like 10 times harder the work.
Be your best self.
Anyways, I kind of figured
30 seconds before you attack.
I would stick with the
Get
storm
ready.
and see how it is. I do quickly switch off
We better test
because
this
I was
out.
seeing if they would go to anti-air.
Around here,
Because
I
clearly
feel
I was a
kind of
problem if they didn't
inferior.
get that last point, which is great. Winnable, you know.
Ah, but you can also do things I cannot.
Right. Like what? A little extra oomph.
I think it's interesting how the
battle
last
starts in
point kind
5,
of
4,
is definitely the
3,
hardest to
2,
capture a lot,
1.
because I think what happens
All you
a
need to
lot
do
of the
is
time
capture the
is
mission
if you
area.
are
Got it?
rolling or maybe you're just doing well and you get to the last point, because it's kind of in one area, I think it forces
Enemy ahead of us.
your team slash enemy team to work together, because you're just in like one kind of big room, especially on this map. It's just in like a big room. So you have to work together. You have to be close together. And obviously a team that's working together is way harder to beat.
For once, I'm vulnerable. A little extra power never hurt.
And you know, obviously it's a lot easier to not work together in a place like this, where it's very open, there's a lot of places to go. So, switch to Panther. I see that they have Invis. I can get an Invis. A Loki, I can definitely get a Loki as Panther. Moon Knight, a little annoying, but I can get him. And Hela, easy kill. The tanks, I can avoid the tanks. You know, those tanks I can avoid. As much as they are slight counters to BP, definitely avoidable. With, you know, good awareness and good positioning. You're not really going to have much of a problem. So go in, try and get a quick pick as usual. We get, Hela. So, we can rewind there. Talk about this. So this is me being versatile. This is me assessing the situation. This is me looking at their comp and going, okay, they switched to anti-fly. I can't be a flyer. However, anti-fly is pretty, you know, it's usually a squishy, right? Like Hela. So I need to go someone that can take out squishies. Okay, perfect. Let's go BP. I'm good with BP. It's already massive because if I stayed Storm or tried to, I don't know, ego it my way through, I'm just gonna get got by Hela. I'm gonna get Loki's gonna out heal my damage. It's not gonna work. This magic, they didn't really change their comp. They have Hela, which is a little better for her. On attack on this map specifically, I wouldn't really want to magic into a Moon Knight just because he can go away so fast into so many different places and at the same time still see For example, let me explain. If Moon Knight's up here and you're magic up here, you get dash down, maybe you get him, maybe you don't. I think he survives with like 1 HP, or like he gets out of the stun and can move away before he dies completely. He's gonna hook wherever, probably glide over here, it's a terrible idea to chase him now because you're on the middle of the point and everyone's going to look at you. So clearly you don't chase him. Maybe you think of backing away. Your best choice is just to back away to the health pack, maybe go around and get him. But either way, if they're good, they're going to turn around or just shoot you. And you're probably going to die. This positioning is also really bad. We can rewind here. I'm not trying to like flame this guy, but they are pretty much the reason we lost. So, okay, we're going for a flank. Okay, we missed a dash. And disengage. Disengage. Just leave. Just leave. Don't do this. Don't do this. If you miss your dash as magic, run away. Get out as quick as possible, especially if you're going deep into enemy lines, just like this. Because now you have literally everyone turning around to shoot you. Bad, 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 bad. She might have gotten confidence because she saw me. Which, you know, not my fault specifically, but... you know, thinking she had backup. Maybe she went in more. But still, a bad idea. I never, even when I'm diving, I never really rely. If I have another diver, for example, like this, if I'm Black Panther and there's a magic, I don't rely on the magic at all. I don't look when the magic is diving. I don't try and time it right. If I feel like we need to, I will try that. But otherwise, I think that
The moon haunts you.
just do your own thing. You know, especially as Black Panther, even as like a diver in general. Here we go. Doing
Behold
good
the
now.
god of thunder!
So we do get the point here. There's a funny Loki play. Look at him. Look at this little. Oh, I think he's trying to get cloaked. Yeah. And then he Emma. Oh, that's so funny. I don't think it would have really mattered. He probably would have died in the ult if he got invis or cloaked. Well, cloaked maybe not. But anyway, the enemy sees me as BP. They're not quite aware of it yet, but they do swap off. We can just watch the play here. I think this was a bad play.
Tremble before that!
No, it was a good play. We got moon. Just trying to wait for my spears to get back up here. Right, so I died in a pretty sad way.
Lesson learned.
At this point, I'm watching their spawn. I see him immediately. I'm looking at the you know, this, and I see him swap to Namor. I'm like, okay, no. We can't go into Loki, Namor with Emma and Thor, and Moon Knight with the Aunts and Invis. This literally is a full comp to counter BP. They didn't specifically mean to do it, but it happened. So I can't play BP in that. I'm not even gonna try. Not that every comp basically doesn't counter this one especially so. So I know the tanks are a problem. I probably should have went Wolf. I was thinking about it.
Anyone willing to help?
Uninvited guests.
I just figured maybe with the Namor might be a bit of a problem and Emma's choke slam.
Limbo stands with you!
I suppose I should have went
The
Wolf
moon
here. I feel like
haunts.
Bucky is
Behold
worse,
the
but
god of thunder!
I'm not the best Bucky though, but my Bucky is better than my Wolf. And in terms of versatility of what I can do, it's something like, that's just bad. This is such a sad play. This shows you I'm not the best Bucky. You know, I'm not the best. The same Thor who trash talked me, by the way, like complete weirdo. Like I hope he's, you know, getting therapy. He's clearly not okay.
My mission isn't over yet.
But anyway, as I was saying, I can play Black Panther at a celestial level I can play Psylocke at a high Grandmaster. I haven't really played her in a while. I've done a lot of practicing recently, but I haven't really done it in a high ranking game yet. So it's BP, Psylocke, Storm. I've gotten pretty good with Storm recently. There's Magic.
Again!
And then
Playtime's over!
there's Bucky. Not that my Bucky gameplay is great, but I can play him if I like am forced to. I can play like a small bit of Spider-Man. A small. It's complicated because his one-shot combo doesn't really one-shot. It's weird. I'm still figuring him out. So I can play a handful of DPS. I can play tanks too. I can play Thing. I can play Strange. I can play Emma. My mag is okay
You thought
if
I
I
was
need
gone for
to.
good.
Final 10 seconds. Get
I
that
can play a
people
little bit of
moving.
Venom too. And then for healers, I can play a lot of healers. I can play Cloak, I can play Luna, I can play Invis, I can play Rocket, I can play Loki, I can play Jeff. I can play a little bit of Adam. Is that, can I just play every healer? I think I just play every healer. To be honest. Oh man, I was talking about my versatility. I completely forgot. So going way back, wow, I might be stupid. Okay, so going here, they swapped into more. So now I swap off BP. So this Thing can dive, but I mean, Thing isn't really a trusty dive companion for a handful of reasons. One, especially with BP, I've encountered this numerous times. If I'm diving with a Thing, he will always bounce them in the air and I'll miss my dash and I don't have a reset and I have to disengage. I would never rely on a Thing to dive with. So I'm not going to count him as dive. She's not really dive. She's anti-dive. You're a healer. You're a healer. I'm swapping you off. Magic is the only dive on this team. Now you can solo dive. However, you have to pay attention to the enemy team comp. They're pretty anti-dive. You wouldn't look at this comp and say, yeah, I can dive that. It's just not something you would really do. The problem is this person stays Magic. They're trying to... I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know if they just can only play Magic or if they are trying to ego it. And what I mean by that is if they can just be better, if they think they're so good that they can dive a comp that is anti-dive, which has never really turned out well. And this is why, on the topic of what I'm trying to get at, being versatile is so extremely important, especially the higher rank you go, because people will counter you. I think he destroyed the bridge he was trying to walk. Not the best game. I'm sure he has better. I'm sure this person has popped off on that trick. Okay, Loki, that's weird. Okay. Enough of that. But if this person could change into someone better, I mean, is a perfect example. We have 2 minutes on the clock, right? We have 2 minutes. We're okay. We're actually okay. We're at a little bit of a rock in a hard place here. The cart's not really moving the way we want it to be moving, but it's okay. We have 2 minutes. That's all the time in the world. This person, if they swapped off, they would have 50% all charge on whoever they swap to. Now, they were playing Adam before. Maybe their second best character is Adam. I would take an Adam over this because then we would have 3 healers. That's pretty good. It's not. It's an annoying comp to go against, but it works. It works, And if it works, great. So, huge problem here is not switching and wasting an ult because they're not versatile enough to adapt to the situation. This is showing huge signs of losing, of a loss. Because now we are down an ult, a DPS ult at that, and we are down a teammate and a DPS. So if they switched, we would be up maybe a tank, maybe a healer, maybe a different DPS that can counter their comp, or combine something with our comp. For example, if they went, say, Human Torch, you could have the shields with Invis, or go Moon Knight, you could have his team up ability with Cloak. If you go Mad, we triple tank it, you could have Emma's team up. If you go Rocket, I can go Punisher. We could have that team up. Rocket Punisher here might go pretty hard. We can mow down the Thor, destroy Emma's shield, put pressure on the DPS. And this is what you need to do to win. Now, obviously, there are. I have looked at this person's stats. They're pretty much a magic one trick. They probably only have the other hours in other characters because someone took magic, or I don't know, they were bored. But I don't hate one tricks. My problem isn't one tricks in itself. You could one trick a character and be fine, but you have to win. And not only do you have to win against the comp that counters you. You have to win against the Namor. You have to win against the Invis, against the Loki.
Get that vehicle moving again!
You have to do that pretty much every single time. Because if you aren't doing it every single time, then them countering you is working more often than it's not. I also don't like this decision making. I don't think his decision making is quite on par. If I were him, I would not really go for a flank here. I would be with my team. 1, because I know no one else is really trying to dive. 2, because they're all grouped up together. And 3, I want to stay with my team. I want to we need to, 1, fight together, and 2, we need a confirmed kill. They don't have any reses. No one has any reses. If we just confirm a kill, we will be up 1. And that's exactly what we need. We need to be up 1, and then we need to slowly pick them off.
Powers of mine!
Instead, they hear the Loki ult. He knows the Loki ult is here. He goes into the Loki Invis ult. Okay, we wait till it's over. This is another really bad decision making. He had the... I mean, he got healed. This is our Cloak ult. This is our cloak ult. So I thought he got him low.
Thanks.
Right. He got him low. He got instantly healed. However, in the moment, obviously no one really knew that. No one really. But he immediately goes for Namor, who bubbles. Now you should probably just go for Moon Knight, because look, Moon Knight's out of position. He's way, way out of position. He is not with his team. Namor is in sight of his healers. He has his bubble, which I just realized the shadow of him doesn't show the bubble. But you would want to go after this Moon Knight. In that moment when she hit the Moon Knight with the magic slash, just pursue him. Focus him. You chose a target. You need to complete it. Instead, we're going to different targets. And as magic, that's bad. Magic isn't really Iron Fist. Iron Fist can bounce between targets really easily and not have much damage fall off or, you know, of a problem doing that. There's nothing really stopping him from doing that. Magic only has so many ways to kill you and ways to fight. We use the slash, we use the dash, and we use the slash. That's two of our abilities gone, and now we use both our portals. If you're going to stay on magic and you're not going to be versatile and you're going to fight into your counter, you're going to need better plays than this.
A little help, please.
Because all we're doing right now is hiding and then diving someone, not killing them, immediately getting out, and repeat. If this person went Wolverine, if this person went almost anything other than magic, our chances of winning drastically improve. Now, we did end up getting a good piece into this. I don't think we actually get this point. I don't think we
Only 60 seconds left.
getting this at all. Again, like I said, I'm not the best Bucky. I'm really not. I probably should have just went Wolf. I wasn't thinking straight. That's on me. I figured I could make this work. I thought it was doing okay. But could have been better.
Vulnerable than anyone else up for saving it.
Fortunate grab. Okay, we did live here. I suppose that uppercut was a bad idea. Probably shouldn't have done that.
Down to 30 seconds.
Charge!
There is, I mean, you're probably just going to touch right now. So I can't really say anything against this. I would say the team's not really here, you shouldn't go in, but there's also 10 seconds on the
Final
clock.
10 seconds. Get that vehicle moving again.
Behold the god of thunder!
Again, target priority is all over the place. We have basically no target priority in that area. And we fizzle out and die. Let's see. Let's go to the end. So stats, fill in. So these are the stats. This magic went 16 and 14. I guarantee you, if they go Wolf, they go like 20, 25 and 15. Maybe 25, 26 and 16. They do way better. This Emma was clearly a problem. Clearly. They went 51 and 6. That's crazy good. no one else on their team even came close. Magic can't deal with an Emma very well, especially not in a 1v1. I wouldn't really take Magic in a Emma 1v1. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about this because it's funny how the answer is so clear. You know, it's such a clear solution to the problem. And many times I've given the solution to people and they kind of just brush it off or trash talk me. Like, a lot of the times I'll be like, okay, hey, we need this, we need that. They're countering this, so we should switch to that. But people hate hearing that. Truthfully, people genuinely in this game, there is nothing more than a player in this game hates to hear that, like a solution. Because I don't know why, but it feels like an attack. It feels like their entire being, and I guess it's ego, right? It has to be ego. Their ego just flares up, and they just lose it. So this is unfortunate. A very unfortunate loss. Oh yeah, this guy threw hard. I think he was also trash talking everyone, which sucked. Rough loss streak. Still kept Diamond 2, which is nice, and my other account is in Diamond 1 still, which is great. Yeah, this game just, oh man, the loss streaks it gives you. Like, we should have probably won this one. A handful of these we should have won. I didn't play very well here. Like, sometimes I do mess up, but for the most part, I do really well. Because this isn't my peak. This is not... Another thing, obviously I talked about it before, but look at this. It's so 50-50. You can see it plain as day. This is literally the perfect example. You win a bunch. Oh, you're winning a bunch. We're going to throw you losses and wins between so you stay gaming. Bruh. Bruh. Give me a break. Anyway, that's the importance of versatility. It's the difference between winning and losing. Even this dude asked. It's so funny to me. This guy asked. He goes, I can probably go up. He goes, how many? Yeah, right here. How many characters do you play? I got countered, so I swapped. Like, this dude is being a complete goofball, trash talking me, even though I was doing the correct play. Like, I played Storm, but they countered Storm. I played Wanda in the beginning, but it wasn't needed, so I played then Storm, and I played BP because they countered Squishies, and they countered BP, so I switched to Bucky. Like, duh. Even this guy, yeah. Everyone was switching around, except this person who was Magic for 95, 96% of the game. Like, I'm not even trying to flame them, truthfully. I bet, yeah, exactly. They go 29-9 here. They go 29-9. This person is probably super good. They're probably good, 31-5. Magic. All Magic. 31-5. Magic. And they win. That's great. This is great. And a Diamond, what was this Diamond 3. Probably high Diamond 3, so basically it's probably some Diamond 2s in there. And I go on quick match. I'm not trying to flame this person. Okay, I'm not trying to witch hunt. God, no. None of that. All I'm trying to do is talk about why being versatile is... It's almost OP. You're almost giving yourself an overpowered skill that you can play so many people into so many different comps. If you can only play one, and then you get hard countered, you might as well just get up and go make food. Go eat. Go outside. You know? Anyway. No hate. just trying to spread awareness that it's very important to be able to play many people.